Hello and welcome back to lifeup. Thank you for joining us every day. I know every information that you are receiving is really helping you. Today we're going to look at provisional nominee program (PNP) for Canada permanent residents. For Canada permanent residents, that's the information I'm going to give it to you today. So stay tuned to the end and then get to know um, what you need to know about provisional nominee. What you need to know about provisional nominee. If you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe and be part of this family. Share it for others. Yes, if you watch my video, please share it for others. Come down here. There's a lot of information here that will help you. If you want to study abroad, work or live abroad, all these informations are going to help you. Okay, let's go to the Canadian website. Like I told you, I've already. This is the Canadian website where you do everything you want to know, like everything in Canada. This is the official website where you find it. So you're going to look at provincial nominee. Provincial nominee is one of the routes that people use to come to Canada. Provincial nominee, so service and so express entry. I talked of it yesterday, and then provincial nominee. So all of these routes, I think the simplest and easiest one is for Africans is the family sponsorship. That's what I would say because that one you have as a Canadian family member who is a citizen of Canada. So that is, and an express entry and provisional nominee. That is where it is easy for African if you meet the requirement. It's easy for the African. So provincial nominee. The provincial nominee is also a program that is done by the provinces. It's done by the provinces. So you could just do, you can apply like provincial nominee through express entry, and then you can do non-express entry. Both of them is for permanent resident, whether you do it express entry or non-express entry. But express entry is quicker. Express entry is quicker. Yeah. But anyway, whichever one that you get will help you. Will help you. So for the provincial nominee, this is how it works. Every province have their own way of like selecting their applicant. They have their own requirement. So let's see how that program works. Um, because every province have their own requirement, I may not be able to take you through all, but I'm just going to explain to you. That's why I've come here, and then you can choose any of the provinces, then you know their requirement. But this is how it works. Um, Almost all the provincial nominee program, before you be selected, you need to get employment offer, job offer. A company have to give you a job offer. That is the one thing that you need to know. And then you need to get your English proficiency, but that is not as high as express entry. Express entry, you need minimum of 7. The provincial nominee, depending on the province and then the work that you want to do, the NOC that you want to do. Yeah, so some could take as low as 4, as low as 4. So that is not anything difficult for provincial nominee. And then you have to get your assessment. So the key thing is you need to get your job offer. And then they also they select it based on scores, and I learned, I think, every 2 weeks. For that of BC that I know of, every 2 week they draw, and then they select those who they invite you to apply. And then if they invite you to apply, and then this one is not free. Provincial nominee, you pay for, like, if they invite you to apply, there is a fee that you have to pay. So you have to check the provinces and know how much each of them cost. There's a fee that you need to pay. Yeah, and then if you pay that fee, they will take, I think, about 6 months to process your document. Yeah, and that fee is not refundable. So if you don't go through, um, your fee will not be refunded to you. You have to start again to get invitation and apply. But I think every 2 weeks they give invitation. They give invitation. So that is it about provincial nominee. You need to get a job offer. So those of you who have Indeed accounts have shown so many ways of getting job in Canada. If you get some of the employers who are ready to assist you, the good thing is explain to the employer this is your situation, because it's going to take about 6 months. So if the employer is ready, the employer will employ you. It will take about 6 months. And then the employer to have to provide, like, they have to support your application. So they have to fill a whole lot of documents to support your application. And so if you apply after 6 months, that is for BC. I don't know other provinces, how long it takes. After 6 months, if you are selected, they give you invitation to, they call it certificates, that to apply for permanent residence. And then you apply for the permanent residence. So the province is going to give you a letter that states that yes, they want you to be in their province as a permanent resident. So you just apply for the permanent residence. You pay your permanent residency fees, application fees, and then all those stuff. So it's not anything difficult. I couldn't go through it, but since I've shown you here, you can read more about each of the province you want to. But the important thing is you need to get a job offer. You need to get a job offer. So, and especially look for jobs in the rural areas, and then their First Nations. If there is some vacancies there, that would be the place that, because most Canadians don't want to work in those rural areas. So, if you are willing and the employer is not getting anybody, they are going to accept you and support you to come and support you to come. So try provincial nominee if you really want to come to Canada. It's also another way that you can try. You have to get a job offer. You have to get your English test. You have to get your English test. You have to get your ECA. And then, yeah, I think those are the basic things that you have to get. They look at a whole lot of factors: the salary that you'll be receiving, your education. They look at all those factors. And yeah, try it. You may get it. Who knows which of the route might help you? So try all, but bear in mind that this one you pay money for it. It's not free. So you have to make sure that you are 99% certain before you put that money in. Yeah, before you put that money in. It's hard to come by money. So if you're not sure of what you are doing, don't put your money in it, because that is application. And then so far as they start processing your document, whether you qualified or if you did not qualify, your money will not be refunded to you unless you cancel your application before they start processing your document. So this is not money that you are paying to somebody, but you are paying to the province to process your document and then give you nomination. So that is it. I'm not going to speak much about it because you have to read more here. But if you have specific question, you don't hesitate to put it in the comment. I'll do my best to answer you. Answer you. So that is it for provincial nominee program. Yeah, it also works. People use it to come to Canada. Just ask the express entry. So if express entry is not working for you, maybe you're not getting the scores needed, you can try the provincial nominee because their scores are very, very low. Very, very low. So thank you for staying with us. This is about PMP that works for many people. All people around the globe can try PMP. We are limited to school, PMP, express entry, and then maybe family sponsorship. We are limited there. So let's use all the opportunities that we have. See you next time. Thank you for still being part of the family. Keep subscribing, share for others. See you. Bye.